Hey, what's up, Soul Fam? It is Creation of Chris here, and I'm here with my first YouTube video. Yes, my first YouTube video. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna start this, but just to say, the goal is to get me to 1,000 subscribers, so that way I can go live on my mobile. Because I would like to go live on my phone. So if we can get me to 1,000 subscribers, plus I'm gonna manifest over 1,000, 10K, 100K, 500K. But 1,000 subscribers, so my next video can be a mobile live stream, because I do not have the time to get a webcam. But like I said, my name's Chris Givens. Creation of Chris is what I go by. I'm gonna have all my tags down below, and I'm here with my first official video. I'm a psychic, intuitive psychic, however you want to put it. I read tarot as well as oracle cards. So I'm here with my first video. This has taken quite a while because I've been getting asked, like, when are you gonna do a YouTube video? You should do a YouTube video. And even Spirit has been pushing me to do a YouTube video, and I've been chilling. And then yesterday, yesterday or a couple days ago, I was doing a reading for myself. And if you see me looking over here, I have my journal, because there's an introduction I want to do before diving into the reading that I think the collective needs to hear. I was doing a self-reading with myself, and then it was about like 10 cards out in the spread, but the 6 in the middle is what stood out to me. And I was like, okay, this has to be included in my YouTube video. Not only that, it was a couple days before. It was 1/1/1. Today is January 11th, 2022. It is a 1/1/1 day. I'm calling it the 1/1/1 portal. And for those who don't know, a little bit of insight about numerology is that 1 is the number of initiation. 1 is the number of new beginning. It's the number of a start. It's the number of new experiences, new creations, new ideas, anything new. I mean, every day we have something. Every day is a new day, a day to start again, try again, whatever again. But 1/1/1 always speaks to me in the form of trusting your manifestations, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, new beginnings, new upbringings, new levels, anything new. That's what 1/1 always represents. Like, that's how it connects to me. And also taking the initiative just to start. And this is just a start right here with my video. First official video, first collective read. So my videos are gonna be geared towards just doing collective reads. And then we're gonna go down to element reads. So there'll be sometimes I come on here and do a collective read. Sometimes I'll come on here and do a zodiac read. And my zodiac reads are going to be broken down by elements. So I'll have like a water sign reading, but Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer will have their reading within that video. And sometimes I'll come on here and do like, what do you need to know? If I feel called to do a reading for YouTube, I'm going to come on here and do a reading for YouTube. I would never force a reading for anything, whether it be like my clients. Some of my clients already know, like sometimes I tell them like, hey, the energy is completely off. Thank you for understanding. I hope you understand, but I'm gonna do your reading tomorrow or the next day, because you cannot force energy. You just can't. You can't force it. You can't fake it. So, yeah. We may even have some vlog. I'm just gonna go with the flow. For those who don't know, I'm a Pisces, so I really don't like routine. But I was gonna upload every Tuesday. And I was gonna upload every Tuesday, but we're just gonna go with the flow and see where this channel goes, see how I feel as I upload and create. But welcome to the journey. And that's what I'm here, just to elevate the frequency, to showcase the journey, and to help others along their journey who are willing to do the work. And as we go further into our videos, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more intimate moments where you guys further get to know me, and vice versa. Thinking of if there's anything else that I want to say before we dive right into this video. We're 5 minutes in, And yeah, so like I was saying, remember who you are. I know that card's gonna play a part along this reading. But as I was saying, I did a reading for myself a couple days ago. I want to say it was on Sunday, and I just felt called to upload my first YouTube video on the 111 portal. Yes, the 111 portal. It just felt right. This is a part of the introduction, so I'm gonna take this card out. This says believe. This is a part of the introduction, and I'm just shuffling. Haven't gotten into the reading, but what's it called? I kind of want to note. I'm gonna just note that within 5 minutes, as my first video, is when I got started. So what's it called? Like I said, I was doing a reading for myself on Sunday, and I had hella cards out. There were so many cards out, so many cards, and I'm actually gonna keep these to the side. They may play hard, but the 6 in the middle is what actually stood out to me, and it was like Spirit was telling me like this. What's it called? This is something that needs to be said, like to the collective. This is not a message just for you, because I was seeing the cards, and like you see, these are one-worded cards, but I just got like this clear insight of what those 6 cards were trying to tell me. So for those who don't know, 2022 is a numerology 6 year, and 6 to me is speaking of union, speaking of love and responsibilities, and like not only coming into union, I definitely do feel like love is in the air this year, and people are going to be meeting their divine partners and soulmates and things of that such. But I'm also feeling coming into union with your manifestations, coming into union with who you are, coming into unions with those deeper part of yourselves, okay? So yeah, it was like the 6 cards, 2022, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is a 6. Totals up to 6. I keep seeing 222. So yeah, the first card that popped out was self-care. This year, and I think for those who were finding themselves and getting into one themselves, you're gonna see me digging my fucking ear. I do curse. So even though I'm a spiritual being, I do not claim the love and light. I can be love and light, but I'm multifaceted. I have many things to myself. You'll see me joke. You may see me snap. I curse. I turn up, all that. So any expectations, I'm gonna say this on my first video, any expectations you have of me, throw them in the trash right now. You can't put any expectations of me. But I think 2021, for those who were getting in tune with themselves, were, we're really learning how to self-care and defining what self-care means to them. You're learning what self-care is, and you're trying to understand and define that relationship that you are creating with self-care. So what does self-care look like to you? Is it doing your face, washing up? Is it like romanticizing your showers and romanticizing your face routine? Is it reading a book? Is it journaling? Is it taking that walk, going to the gym? Is it whatever, choosing to eat the right foods that are best for you? Is it choosing to take breaks from certain things? Stop hanging around certain people. Stop doing certain things. Stop upholding a certain mindset. Stop upholding a certain belief. So I felt like that was definitely emphasized. Like self-care was emphasized in 2021. And then this year it's also emphasized on how we're going to carry out and build that relationship that is needed with self-care. The second one card was expression. I think a lot of people in 2021 were finding yourselves. I believe 2021 said, find yourself. Who are you? What do you stand on? Outside of your sexuality, outside of your job, outside of these things that we like to attach to ourselves. Who are you? And that's what I feel like 2021 was also asking, which acted as a catalyst for people to really find who they are. And now 2022 is saying, express that. Show your truth. Show your authenticity. Show who you are at your core. You do not have to stay guarded. You do not have to put up your walls. Anybody who don't resonate, anybody who is like you're constantly in conflict with, you choose who you want to deal with. You choose what you're choosing when you go back to someone. or you continuously, after being shown what's very clear, and whether it be someone, a job, a place, environment, when you go back and you keep getting the same results, it's like, what are you expecting? And if you're noticing that these places, people, things are causing blockages and distractions, you just have to rid them. That's a choice. When you choose to keep engaging, that's your choice, and saying to the universe that I want this to continue to keep happening. But when you stop, you become aware of the situation, and you stop, and you just release, you let it go. You're telling the universe, bring me something new. I want change. I want something different. This is not it. But expression, Spirit now wants us to act, I feel like, in 2022. So like I said, we're coming into union with ourselves. And that's our inner child, that's our higher self, that's even our shadow, and learning how to integrate the three so that they can flow in harmony. Because that's the goal as well. That's one of the goals, peace and harmony. So things can just flow like they should flow. And expression, true expression, your authentic expression, you do not have to hide, you do not have to build up. And this does not mean that you have to be completely open and just blah, 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 and pour everything all out. But it just means that you are not going to change who you are for anyone or anything, not a job, person, or a place. You know, and it's accepting your expression, because your expression is unique to who you are. The third card was merriment, which, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it means play. So when I saw the card, there was lots of childlike energy, because there was children on the card, but that's what I was getting. We're tapping, and play is a part of our expression. We're tapping into our inner childlike energy, that energy where we didn't care of what someone had to say, what someone thought of. We were going to do what brought us the most excitement. We were going to do what brought us the most internal fulfillment. No one or nothing was going to come in the way of it and take it away from us. Unless, of course, you know, we have our parents, you know, for those who grew up in some hard homes, you want to bring trauma into the mix, you know, those power dynamics. But you know what I'm trying to say in regards to play. We're tapping into that inner childlike energy and finding what it is that brings us these internal fulfillment and external fulfillment. This is diving into your hobbies, diving and doing what's best for you, and exploring it, and definitely with no judgment, without a worry, without fear, and just completely indulging in the experience and see what you just take from it. You know, children, I believe, completely are an embodiment of being in the present. That's all they know. They don't care about what happened really a couple years ago, or a couple months ago, or maybe even a couple days ago. Sometimes you can hurt their feeling. They remember how you made them feel, but they're so focused within the present, they don't also get trapped up into their future, and they don't get into that worry and that doubt and that fear. They focus on the present and they build from there. Fourth word was belief. And it's funny too, as I'm going through this, I'm thinking that I may create a book that will expand on these 6 words, because that also was a download that I got. So, you know, stay tuned. I have some creations. My name ain't creation of Chris for nothing. This is the creation of Chris right here. Belief. Have fucking faith. That's the one thing I believe you owe yourself, is to have faith in whatever it is that brings you the most internal fulfillment, that brings you the most excitement, the things that you love deep down in your core. Have fucking faith about it. That's the one thing you owe yourself. That's the one thing you owe yourself. And the 5th word was intention. You need to move with pure intentions. 2022 is asking that as well. For you to have faith and for you to move with pure intentions. This is working in integrity. This is moving with integrity. This is like not doing anything with malicious intent, with ego, with control, thinking of power, thinking of all these things that are usually rooted in you being disappointed in the long run. But you unconsciously don't like this. You aren't aware that that's where you're going, because you're so focused on this. I feel like when we're focused on power and control and moving with malicious intent, I feel like we start fully embodying the human and forgetting, like, it's like, fuck my soul. And we start embodying the human, which is nothing wrong with embodying the human. I think you should integrate both. I'm a spiritual being having a very human experience. Yeah. You know, Mercury See, look, I can't even talk. I was about to say Mercury is retrograde. So if you hear me stutter, words start fumbling, just know it's Mercury. And enthusiasm. Your life is a blank canvas. Have fucking fun with it. Paint the fucking story. Paint the picture. Add some color. Write the story. Add some enthusiasm into your life. So it is going to be a crazy hectic year, I do feel like, because there's going to be a lot of things being brought up to the surface. We're the collective. We're going to go through a lot of things, I feel like, mentally. And it's going to cause some big shifts. But that does not mean to focus on those things that could be energetically taxing. Focus on those things that are going to be energetically taxing. Do not. Focus on how you can add some enthusiasm into your life, whether this be about your finances, your career, what do you want to do for work, adding enthusiasm mentally, adding enthusiasm physically. This could be picking up some new hobbies, hanging around some new people. Your life is a blank canvas. Add some color to it. Write the fucking story. And you determine how this story starts, how the story goes, and how it ends. So sit with that and ask yourself, what does the story look like? I have my window open, so if you can hear any noise outside, I just heard the car, an engine revving, so if you hear that, just know my window's open. But we're gonna hop right into this reading. We're 16 minutes in. Spirit, benevolent answers, divine source, thank you for your constant wisdom, insight, and love that you fulfill us with every single second of the hour of the day. Thank you for clearing the path. Thank you for your divine guidance and protection along our path. We couldn't have overcome where we've came from, be where we are now, and be heading where we are going if it wasn't for you. Amen. Ashe. Let's get into this reading. So we'll pull on the collective energy in regards of this 111 portal. So Spirit, clear and accurate message only. Thank you for your clear and accurate message. What is it that the collective needs to know right now, within this present moment, in regards to the 111 portal? It could be finances, career, personal development, love, anything that you deem as worthy of them needing to know or hear at this given moment. Thank you. So we had believe. Believe did come out. And we had patience. We had patience and reveal. And what I got with patience is reveal here was that, as you sit and wait, this is a time of rest. So even though we're in the New Year's, don't forget we're in the dead of the winter. New Year doesn't really start until Aries season, the first zodiac, spring, where things are blooming. So it's okay if you're still resting. It's okay if you feel tired. It's okay if you're still releasing and purging. And there's a tip, because a lot of people ask me, okay, how can I release and how can I let go? I feel like you have to understand, because I read a book, I didn't finish it, and I actually have to order it again because I ended up leaving it, I ended up leaving my book, I think, at a laundromat, and I never got it. And then I ended up relocating states, so I just had to order again. But I ended up kind of developing a stronger and healthy understanding of letting go when I realized that no matter what the situation is, just know that you playing the situation, the conversation, whatever it is that you're struggling to let go of back in your head repeatedly, self-care, doesn't change the outcome of the situation. Just know that no one would have done any better. You wouldn't have done any better back then. Nothing was going to change. You don't know what you know now then. You didn't know what you know now then. So it wasn't going to change. Things ended exactly how it should. It happened exactly how it should when it was supposed to. So it's just as simple as that. And, it doesn't say that, that's not the solve to all letting go, but it's just, you have to learn how to detach from things. Evolve. Repose. What was I just talking about? Repose, rest, sleep. We are in Capricorn season. We're still releasing, we're still purging. And I feel like we're fully going to purge when we get into Pisces season. Pisces is being that sacrificial sign. I feel like Pisces are very self-sacrificial. And I hope sacrificial is a word. But I think you guys know what I mean. like where they will go to ends, even at the expense of their own health. But really what I'm saying in regards to Pisces season, that's where the real like core kind of like we're fully done because we're stepping into a complete new beginning, and that's when Aries season happened. But you're still resting, that's fine. Things take time. What divine has in store for you, because we have evolved, and look, the wizard is like mixing potions and doing all types of spells and things. What the divine is creating, what the divine is building, they need you to rest so your ass can get your hands off of the divine's work. You are co-creating, you are working together. So yes, there are points where you need to be doing the work, but let the divine do her work as well. Okay, stop getting your hands on the divine's work. Let her do her task. What she's guiding you on, what she's protecting you and doing all of those things. Because what the divine is building and creating for you is going to expound. It comes with the support. We have support here. I'm hearing like you're not gonna worry about finances. You're not gonna have to worry about where your next meal's coming from. You're not gonna have to worry about anything. You're gonna be fully supported, not only financially or with like gifts or anything they're being able to provide with yourself, but I'm also hearing like soul tribe, soul family, like people are just going to flock and be drawn to you and just want to support you. And that's that reveal, what the divine is like conducting here and creating here in this little pot of gold and this little pot of potions and this pot of luck and this pot of abundance is going to soon be revealed. But you just need to be patient. Don't rush. Go with the flow. And we have this adventure card here. We also have adventure. What else is here? Tools. I feel like this is 2 cards. Major stuff. But security. And what was I just saying? Security. You're not going to have to worry. You're going to have that full support. You're going to have something to hold on to. You're going to have that strong foundation. But rest and be patient with yourself. Stop rushing yourself to be completely perfect. Stop rushing yourself to have it all figured out, and just explore the adventure and flow through it like they're flowing through the fucking clouds on a boat. Just flow through it and enjoy the adventure and all that it has to bring you, because then something gets revealed and it's so much more than what I think you could even imagine. It's greater than you can even fathom. And you're evolving during this time. Rest is healing. Sleeping is healing. Make sure you meditate before you also go to bed. Because I believe that like when we're sleeping, and when we're sleeping like peacefully, like when we're just like you just really cherish the fact that you are able to rest. That's healing. Like when you close your eyes and you knock out, the divine is in the ethers doing her work with the guides and the guardian angels and our benevolent ancestors and things of that such. But the support and the security, it comes. Don't focus too much on it. When you are doing and going, like when you are walking within your divine path, Spirit is always going to support you. So don't ever think where you are now, you're going to be in the same place a month from now when you're walking within your divine path. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Like how I was talking about self-care. So I'm not going to dive deep into this because I want to get into the other cards. Remember what I said about self-care. What is that to you? What is self-care to you? What does it look like? How does it feel? Now do it. Now feel it. Now take the actions towards whether that's like restocking on your self-care items or romanticizing your face, your facial care, romanticizing your showers, romanticize cooking, more home cooked meals. Home cooked meals is healing. More writing, more journaling. You pick up that passion you put down and dedicating a certain amount of time a day towards it. Meditating. What is it? Drinking more water. What is that? And then we have tools. So I was getting more like 2 different perspectives. One with tools, you have tools. Like for some of you, like you're not embarking on the journey. This is someone who's in their mind. This is someone who's in their head, completely feeling stagnant, but also it's just like physically stagnant. You have the tools around you. It's when you accept things for what they are and accept what you have within this given moment, and then you acknowledge what it is that you have around you, you'll recognize you have all the tools to start. You have all the tools to embark on this journey. And not only that, I feel like for some of y'all who have embarked on the journey, that reveal gives you the tools needed to evolve fully. And that's you taking the action, and where this abundance comes in, which is that support and security. Let's go into my New Orleans deck and see what Spirit has to add. 2022 is going to be fucking beautiful. Throughout the chaos, throughout the tragics that we are going to experience on a collective level. Because, you know, the world is going through its shifts. We're changing and things are changing. 2022 is going to be a fucking beautiful year. Growth, expansion. That's what I'm talking about. That's that evolve, expansion. Understand you have grown. You are not the same. So for those I'm Gary, like, stop trying to go back because you're not the same. You knew when you embarked on this journey, there was no going back. Stop looking over your shoulder and focus on what has happened. But also patience with yourself, because like I said, we may be in 2022 now, but we're still at the we're dead in the middle of winter. It's cold. You need to rest, restructure, and organize. And we're in Capricorn season, where Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, structured, organized. You're learning how you're restructuring. And Venus is in retrograde, so our values and things that we love is being completely overlooked and reevaluated at this time. For you to fully shed and dive into these commitments. Look, self-care, extra emphasis on self-care. Take care of yourself. Truly. I also got like meditate, aligning your chakras, looking into the chakras maybe and seeing how like you can balance them. Because you can have an imbalanced crown chakra. This is having difficulties understanding things. Imbalanced third eye. You don't imagine anything. Your imagination feels blocked. Imbalanced throat chakra. You don't communicate. You can't. And those like that's. I'm just going over like the surface, because some like our chakras being misaligned can also go into having like actual physical illness. So like the throat chakra not being able to speak, someone could also have thyroid or like develop some type of cancer. Heart chakra being imbalanced, you're just not open, you're not being loving, you don't have any compassion. Imbalanced solar plexus chakra, you're not as confident in your work, in yourself, and whatever it is pertaining to you. Imbalanced sacral chakra, lack of creativity, lack of purpose, lack of passion. Imbalanced root chakra is just not being able to provide for yourself, not feeling like you have a stable foundation. Flow. So as I saying, that's that adventure. Flow through the adventure. Just go with the flow. It's okay if you don't have a routine. It's okay if you can't stick to one. Just wake up and go with the flow. Go with the energy of the day and be content. Be content with whatever that is, because I feel like sometimes too, like we get up and try to flow with the day and it just be flowing, but we be thinking we're supposed to do more. We're thinking we're supposed to add an extra pizzazz to it. It's just like, no, go with the flow and chill and relax. You are doing exactly what you need to do at this given point in time. On this day, it's a Monday, relax. You do not need to be doing 20 different things. It's a moon day. Take care of your emotions. But seriously, go with the flow, because you just flow. There's nothing up to be resisted. Like when you go with the flow, you're not resisting anything, and that anything is really, you're not resisting change. Which you not resisting change allows for your road, your divine path to be cleared of any distractions or blockages, and not only to just say, not seeing that in a way like there won't be problems or struggles, but there's always going to be problems and struggles. But when you have that perspective, that awareness where you're able to look at things from a different and multiple perspectives, the problem, the struggle becomes more easier. It becomes more flowful. We have companionship. So this could be that love, that celebratory energy. That's that support. This is that support. I'm also hearing like community, finding ways where you can see community, finding your tribe, finding your people, and that goes back into where I was saying something along the 6 words where I was saying, you know, meeting new people. Oh, it's a one-on-one day. So like new beginnings, new experience, finding new people, or just even developing and establishing a stronger foundation with those that you do have around you. I'm also hearing, I wanted to say, like, go out and have fun. Someone's not going out and having fun. Like, hit up that friend and see what they're doing, and go out and have some drinks, or go out to eat, or do something that y'all both haven't, or the group hasn't done in a minute. Okay? And then we have duality. Duality. And what I'm just getting with that is you're the top to bottom. I look at it as like masculine, feminine, or masculine, however you want to put it, the energies, okay? And you're learning how to integrate those energies. It's always going to be the opposite of something. So you're just learning how to go and step into that flow state where you can integrate the energy. That's what I just got with that. Let's see what the ancestral decks have to say. We're 30 minutes in. So I don't think this video is going to be that, I mean, it's kind of long, but it's not really going to be that long. I know it's not going to be as long as like when I get into the zodiac readings. Those are usually about an hour. But the goal, soul fam bam, is to get me to 1,000 so I can do mobile live streams and we can really get on here and chat. This is when I develop a stronger YouTube community. I should say, yeah, develop a stronger YouTube soul fam, because I have one on Instagram, I have one on Twitter and TikTok. Begin writing now. And that can be, I just immediately looked at the tools card. Some of you, your tool is writing. That's that journaling. Some of you need to get organized. Some of you are expired, but you have like no backup motivation, like to like carry the things out. But you need to write them down, because for that, what I just said, that was for someone who just constantly has ideas in their head, but like they don't write it out. Write it out, and the motivation picks up. Some of you create through writing. You express yourself through writing, and Spirit wants you to write. Find your voice. That's that expression. What was I saying? 2022 is going to be emphasizing on our expression. Find your voice. It says express yourself, open up, and sing out. Some of you are musicians. Some of you are singers. Some of you are musically gifted. Nonetheless, express yourself and open out. Like I said, you no longer have to put the guard up. You no longer have to, guard yourself, guard your heart. Your heart is not meant to be guarded. That's where we start fucking up. When we're guarding. We start guarding things that aren't supposed to be guarded. It's meant to be open and balanced. And the only reason why that you may feel like you need to guard something is because there wasn't a balance within it. You allowed, or you overextended. There wasn't a balance, a healthy balance at that. We have be an open channel, and what I was just giving back, because I talked about mediumship and answers. Some of you are very in tune with spirit. Stop playing with yourself and stop sleeping on yourself. And also when I saw being an open channel, was just like, being an open channel allows for flow to come in. That's when you just accept things for what they are, accepting the energies of the day, and you just move based off of those energies. You go with the flow. You're an open channel, allowing spirit to guide you along your divine journey. There was get into nature. And when I got to get into nature, it's just getting grounded. That's really, some of you just need to get grounded. You may feel like there's a lot going on mentally. You need to write, get it all on paper, get yourself grounded. Take that walk, go to the park, go to the trail, stop by that lake, get yourself grounded, connect back with Mother Earth during these times that we are being kind of like pulled away, or we can see with like the societal views of pulling us away from nature and Mother Earth. And I got to bring back to basics. So once again, like I said, some of you probably feel like you are taking on a lot, or you have a lot within your mind, which is the need for you to write. But bring back to the basics. I just always say when I see this card, simplify. Anything causing too much chaos, anything causing too much, just simplify it. Go back to root one. What's the cause? What is needed to be done? Okay. Now we'll start back from here. It's okay to start over. It's okay to do something again. It's okay to try again. It's okay to rewrite it again. It's okay to redo it. Like, just bring things back to the basics. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. That's that like how I was just saying, not like mentally too much going there. But that's also talking about in regards of upholding negative beliefs, negative mental habits, negative self-talk is really what I'm getting at. So what was I saying? It's that self-care, and we're reevaluating right now. So get to the root of that. New money coming in, a wish manifestation. Three of Swords in reverse. So like this can be a read, but once again, like take what resonates. Don't ever try to take something and to apply it to yourself and then really try to force it to where you end up pissing in your own Cheerios, trying to force a message that wasn't for you. Because there's multiple messages within this whole read, and I just read from 4 different decks. So know that. Like I said, the Queen of Swords is just talking to me like negative self-talk. A lot going on mentally where you don't feel grounded because you feel like there's too much going on. Bring things back to the basics, reevaluate. And for some out there, you are stepping out of this heartbreak. Deceptions are going to clear up. Don't worry. Don't fixate too much on it. Deceptions are going to clear up. You step further into your truth. You're opening the door to truth to come in. Deceptions are going to clear up. You're stepping out of frustration. You're stepping out of this heartbreak. You're stepping out of being angry. You're stepping out of being bitter. Let it go. Don't identify with that. You don't need to. Don't stop associating with those things. And I said this and I had a post on Instagram. Stop associating so much with being broke and sadness and being down and being bitter. Like stop associating. Allow yourself to experience the polarity. Allow yourself to experience something new. 5 of Swords. All that is lost is not a loss. So some of you could be heartbroken about something that you feel like you lost and you didn't lose. You still had shit in your hand. Like you dropped 2. You may have like double back 2, lost 2, but you still have 3. You still have the 1 up, but you need to shift your perspective. That comes a perspective shift. Of the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm more so of an oracle guy. I like to allow my imagination to flow and to go with actually I'm gonna pour some more tarot. I just felt called to just, I was like, pick up your deck again. But I channel tarot intuitively, even though they do have their, their own set of meanings. I do know some of them because I did read a couple tarot books and did my own research. But I'm more so of an oracle guy. I'm a Pisces. I'm a visionary. I'm not saying that those who do tarot aren't. Yeah. What's this full card in reverse about, Spirit? But when I saw the Ace of Swords, I just got like perspective shift. The Swords is that mental energy, and Ace usually means new. Something new, and I just got shifting your perspective. So remember when I was talking about the 5 of Swords, all that is lost isn't really a loss, but you need to turn around and shift your perspective and you'll see exactly what you have. And you have all that you ever needed to start. And the Ace of Pentacles, new money coming in, a wish being granted. That's that reveal. That's that reveal. I think we're done with tarot though. I asked Spirit what this full card reverse said, because what I just initially wanted to say is someone's not taking a risk. You are being called to do something completely different. And this brings in new. So for some, this is within your finances, it's within your career, and it's new money. And then it requires you to do something completely new, maybe new habits, a new routine, a new job that you don't have any experience in, or a new creative pursuit. Or this is for some of you recognizing your purpose and passions. And this is something completely new because you have succumbed to the job life in a sense, the 9 to 5 life. And I'm anti 9 to 5, like you, not in a sense where You know, you got to get it by any means, but I'm pro put your fucking self first and find what it is that excites you. Find what it is that sparks that passion and do that. Always take a risk when it comes to that. Other than that, these 9 to 5, just use them because they're using you. What was I saying? This could be like, in this Ten of Pentacles, like this new money leads you to the Ten of Pentacles. You don't have anything to worry about. You are going to gain the security. You do gain the support. Security. You gain it. That Ten of Pentacles, this new thing that you're embarking on, that the Spirit is calling you to, leads you to the Ten of Pentacles. You are going to be content, satisfied, have all that you ever needed, plus more. Like I was saying, for some, you're not even going to be imagining. And that's why you need to allow the divine to do her work. Allow the divine to do her work. Don't put your hands in her work. Allow her to do hers, because when it's time for you to do yours, she's allowing you to do yours, willing to assist you when you ask. And for some, something's being created and conducted and mixed up, and it's brewing and it's being developed and produced that I don't even think for some you would even fathom that this will be you. But what's stopping and has probably things on a standstill, stagnant, is your unwillingness to experience something new. So experience something new. Peace, soul fam. My tags will be below. My Cash App. I'm open to love donations. You know, support your spiritualists and energy workers. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah. Peace.